Guys, so I am here with another eating video. I got some of this Chinese food down here in this little restaurant. I've never ate here before, but we're going to give it a try. So I got the General Tso's with rice and wonton soup, and I think that's it. Oh, some of those little wonton things. Anyways, so here's my soup, y'all. There was like no parking space over there, so I had to come across from the restaurant. It's like a really small one. So anyways, hope everybody's doing good. I just got off work not too long ago. Had to go by the bank. So let's give this a whirl. Oh, it looks good. That's a lot of food. I heard there were some kids in there eating. And they're like, this is super hot, and they got the same thing that I got, so I'm really hoping it's not too spicy. It definitely has a kick to it. It's definitely hotter than normal. But it's pretty good. And the bites of chicken are like super big, and I don't have a knife. Ooh! It's definitely got a kick to it. I don't know. I just wanted to try it out because I hadn't tried it. It's not overpoweringly hot. But the chicken's really good. So I have my phone set up in a different angle. My other one tore up. So I'm not really used to this angle eating, but it's all good. Work today went pretty good. Wasn't too bad. I was super hungry, y'all. I need to get me one of those little things to like hold my food. It's like a tray you can order on Amazon. I've seen people like do videos with it, like eating videos, but I've not yet got me one yet. But I will sometime or another. It's actually really good. I would have ate in there, but it was super small and it was really crowded. So I'm like, I'll just come out and do an eating video instead. So that's what we're doing. They gave me some orange sauce too. I'm not really one that really likes the orange sauce that well, but I'm gonna give it a try here in a minute. I have been on this kick where I've been on like a daggum Chinese kick. Like, I love it. Chinese, Japanese, all the above. So I had shared something on Facebook last night, and it's really been on my mind for a while. How if we're not careful, you can let the world and just everyday struggles kind of get the best of you and kind of try to get you to become bitter or like discouraged, or and it's easy for any of us to get like in that situation. You know what's like that totally just spewed out of there. Like if you're faced with like sickness and like you can't catch a break, or you know, you having like financial troubles or just anything really, and it's easy for you to just get kind of cold toward it all, or if you're faced with like negative people, everyday life struggles, maybe could be co-workers, could be just anybody in general, family. It's very easy for anyone to fall into like that category with the rest of society. And I got to thinking, I'm like, you know, that's what the world wants. That's what the devil wants. He wants you to be discouraged. He wants to steal everything that you have. He wants to steal everything around you. He wants to steal your family. He wants to steal your life. Just, you know, whatever. And I had got to thinking about that, and I'm like, you know, it's so easy for us to just fall in those footsteps and just, you know, become like everyone else, cold and bitter and, you know, just discouraged about everything that's happened to you in life. Or you can keep being yourself, and even when you don't feel the Lord, keep trusting in Him, because at the end of the day, He's there. And He's there to help you. So you gotta keep smiling through your tears and your struggles in life, because you never know what somebody's faced with in life and like what they're going through. You could be having the weight of the world upon your shoulders. You can pass by somebody out here in like the world, like Walmart, the gas station, and maybe one word, one smile, or any of that could change their whole life. And we have got to, be the positive in the negative world. And, the more things that I've been through in life, I kind of got caught up in just daily struggles with life, and like the weight of the world was up on my shoulders, and I could feel it really bringing me down. And I caught myself on the verge of trying to become bitter and angry and not understanding, and then God gently brushes my way, and he like opens my eyes and shows me things. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel discouraged. It's okay to feel all of these things, because we're human. But the main thing is, don't stay there. Brush it off, cry it off, and move forward. And I caught myself, especially these couple of months, just feeling so down and low, and I could slowly feel myself not being that strong person that I am. But God reminded me. God reminded me. And if you're not careful, I guess what I'm trying to get at, if you're not careful, the devil can try to keep you there and keep you discouraged. And you will keep kind of wallowing in that. And I'm the first to admit I was there, and I literally felt, and I still feel, but I'm pulling my way out, like I was pulling my way out. I would get so caught up in my troubles and my fears, and the what ifs, the could ifs, the might ifs, just all of that stuff, the yesterdays, and before you know it, it will drag you down. So this is so hot than normal. I don't even know if this is bright enough for you all. But I remember one night just like laying there crying and praying. And I was talking to God. And God just reminded me, you speak life over your body and your soul. You're going to get life and new beginnings. If you speak defeat and death and, all of these things, it's raining out here. I'm going to turn my car on. That's what you're going to get. If you stay in the negative, you're going to get negative. If you stay in the positive, you're going to get positive outcome. And it's easy for any of us to do that. Like, easy. It don't matter what you're going through in life. Like, you can find yourself drowning in your fear, in your everyday struggles of life, because you know what? Every one of us have something that we're faced with. Every one of us. They ain't not one soul that don't. And I'm telling you, I could really feel, not only was all of the stuff with my back and all of that putting a toll on my body, I caught it literally putting a toll on my spiritual behalf. I could feel myself getting bitter and just like, not really angry. I never got mad. I was just so upset and like just, it was just an awful feeling. And God reminded me, you know, I've never left you. And, you know, we could get so sidetracked that we forget how big God is. And I got to thinking about that actually last night while I was laying in bed. You know, God is exactly who He says He is. He hasn't changed. No matter the circumstance that we're faced with in life, God hasn't changed. The only thing that changes is the world, and we change. And our bodies and everything will go through stuff like that, because this down here, we're just passing through down here. And God reminded me, you know, this ain't going to last forever. You know, what you're faced with right now, what I've been faced with right now, it's not going to last forever. But a lot of times, when you're faced with life's struggles and, you know, the moment, you get like caught up in that moment and you feel like you were froze there. And that's when the devil becomes playing in your playground, or in his playground, and he will literally try to keep you there to zap everything away from you, to make you start believing that nothing's going to get any better. But that's when you got to stand firm on God's word and start reading and praying more than ever, because the Bible is our weapon. Like that's our roadmap. And you know, I was just so reminded last night that, you know, we're just passing through down here. Everything in this world that we're faced with, it's only a while. Seasons change, each day change, morning, night, noon, evening. It's like a clock. It keeps going. It never stops. It keeps moving forward. And so when we're faced with trials and tribulations and struggles and hard times, Lord have mercy, I have encountered them, and trying times, that's when we got to realize, hey, it ain't like it's going to pass. And I got so sidetracked. I have not even wanted to come on here on YouTube and even talk and, you know, be myself, because I was so discouraged, and I was just like, you know, I just needed to breathe. I needed to just be alone. And but that was right where the devil wanted me. And it was like God speaking to my soul, you have so much to help so many people. Why stay where you're at and wallow in it? And, you know, I'm like, you know, God, you're right. You know, I'm not perfect. I struggle every day. I try to do the best I can. But we each have a gift, and we each have a voice for God, and we each have words that can help somebody else that you never could even imagine that you would be helping. So I have been trying daily to shake myself and try to move forward and focus on the positive things in life. One thing about it is God has never let me down. Never. Never let me down. And this message is not going to you all, just you all. It's going to myself too, because I have really been burdened. Like, I have really close friends of mine know how burdened I have been. And like just the physical part of my body, it has just been like took blows after blows after blows. And then like the mental part of like comprehending everything, and like, you know, all the changes that I have encountered since December, and all of that tried to take a toll on me. But as of about this week, I have found myself pulling out of it. I'm not pulling my strings or nothing, but I am a strong person. God has made me overcome many things, and I'm not stopping now. That's what the devil wants. The devil wants us, each individual, to stop and give up and just stop right where you are. But God has greater plans, and you can't sit and listen to Satan's lies. So if you are listening, and if you are going through storms in your life and you're struggling and you feel like you're drowning and you feel like you can't pull your head up above the water, I got news for you. We each are made to be overcomers. God is God. God is bigger, and God's greater than anything. Any weapon formed against us, God is bigger and greater. So if you are struggling with uncertainty, if you're struggling with fear, if you are struggling with not thinking you have enough hope or faith or whatever your case may be, just know God can hear your prayers way before you even speak them. And even though you feel low and discouraged, start speaking like faith. Start speaking something that will help you overcome your situation. I know the struggle is real. I know that. But it's temporary down here. And, you know, just don't let this old world get you down and make you to be a cold person. Just keep letting God's light shine through you. And slowly but surely, the chains will start falling off. Oh, this looks good, guys. Let's try this. I don't know. I just felt like sharing that. This is an okay place, but I don't think I'll be back. It's like all of the cheese, the cream cheese is like boiled over out of here or something. But I could feel myself kind of slowly being on pause in my life and focusing on all of the things that was going on within me. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. It all combined together. Just everything that happened so quickly. And I was praying, I'm like, God, I have got to get back to where I feel like I'm helping people and, like, you know, encouraging people and getting out of the daggum dumps of life and the things that life throw at you, because you know what? We all have troubles. But we got to keep moving forward. And so I prayed, and I've been talking about, God, please help me not to complain and, you know, just trust in you, Lord. A lot of these months I have done nothing but complain. But I realized that I was in like so much pain. But still yet, I should have just like kind of held all that in and focused on, you know, help encouraging other people. So I work on me daily, and it's just time to start moving forward and doing and start doing what's right, because time is short. Like, I really believe that. But the best thing about God is He already knows everything that we have been faced with, everything that we're going to be faced with, and He knows your heart. He knows exactly who you are, and He sees what you are. And that's one thing that gives me rest, because I know who I am, and I know where, you know, my hope lies is within Him. And I know where my heart's at. My heart is, you know, serving God and helping all the lost people, and, you know, people that need to get back to God, or people that need to be encouraged. Like, you know, that's just where my heart is. And if I'm not doing what I'm called to be doing, then I'm not a happy person. I'm miserable, and I'm coming out of it slowly. And I'm trusting in God. So y'all just keep praying for me. I know God's got a plan, and God's using so many of these things in my life for a bigger and greater testimony. I've already wrote like 1 or 2 songs, and the last one that I wrote, like I'm super excited. Like, you know, sometimes we just go through things to realize, you know, we just gotta fully 100% rely on God. I would give this place about a 5, like, truthfully. It's just not the best. Anyways, I love you guys. Keep me in your prayers. I'll be praying for you all. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep moving forward. That's exactly what the devil wants us to do, is to give up. But we got to bind together and realize that we are overcomers. Not because of us, but because of who God is. And He's bigger and greater than any storm in our life that we're faced with. I'm going to open this up and see what we got here, kids. I don't know about y'all, but I never eat these. Let's see what the fortune says. Do a good deed anonymously. You will make a difference in your life. That's cool. Anyways, I'm gonna let the birds eat this. They'll fly by and eat it. So anyways, guys, I love you guys. Keep the faith. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. And most importantly, never give up hope. Never give up hope. Keep the faith. Keep praying. Keep believing. And you'll keep receiving. Anyways, guys, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.